trying to make it through this video without laughing and making Wong jokes because, oh my God, I've been laughing for the last hour about chat is so funny here on Twitch. But we've got Heartless Doctor Strange, and then we've got Wong right here, and it looks like we've got like the Picard version as opposed to the MCU version. It says they're going to be an arena team, but they don't specifically mention arena in their kits. But Wong has super long cooldowns, so it definitely feels like an offensive team for arena, and or not going to be used in raid, but war offense and so on and so on. Sorcerer Supremacy and Doctor Strange, Heartless, and Wong, Morgan Le Fay won't be the only sorcerer in the Darkhold team worthy of the eye of Agamotto, as Doctor Strange, Heartless, and Wong will be joining the legendary Apocalypse Horseman squad. And last week's blog post, they mentioned that there were going to be Scarlet Witch was going to be a part of this team, and then 3 characters that they were going to bring up. So there's going to be another character on this team. A lot of people are speculating that it's going to be Agatha. We will see. As mentioned in last week's blog, Darkhold team will be a powerful arena force in today, and see how these 2 high-profile spellcasters bolster their allies. First, let's ponder this question: what if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? So there's one mention of arena in Morgan Le Fay's kit, which basically boosts the barrier. And when we look at Doctor Strange kit, we have to look at the barrier because the barrier normally is capped at 30%. This is last week's blog post at max health, but Morgan Le Fay increases the cap to 60%, and definitely Doctor Strange giving out a lot of barrier, or Wong being a tank. It seems very defensive, and I'm worried about it being Infinity Watch 2.0. So we're gonna read this part right here. We're gonna skip the character backstory, but we're gonna talk about how it relates to the game. Heartless Doctor Strange will be arriving on Nexus Earth as a Darkhold blaster with particularly high resistance stat. He specializes in fortifying his Darkhold allies and walloping enemies with hard-hitting attacks. It looks like his ultimate is going to do a lot of damage. With patience and strategy, his ultimate ability, Demonic Embrace, has the capability to do tremendous damage. Heartless Doctor Strange also grants barrier to any Darkhold ally on their turn, and once he gains charge from his ultimate ability, this looks bonkers, by the way, and also it makes me worry about being Infinity Watch versus Infinity Watch 2.0 in Arena. He'll give massive amounts of barrier to his entire team, as well as provide himself with some healing to help sustain in battle. Heartless Doctor Strange is most effective with the Darkhold team. However, he can work with any character that can help set up his ultimate ability, and by giving him ability energy, positive effects, and enemy team negative effects. And it seems like the team needs a battery, to give out ability energy. So we'll have to see what the next character it does, or what the rework to Scarlet Witch looks like. We don't know what that looks like. And we also don't know what the final member, let's just say Agatha. We don't know what Agatha's kit's going to look like. Villain, Cosmic Mystic Blaster, Darkhold, get wrecked, Mystic Gear. I imagine it's going to be a problem. We're going to toggle to his passive first, and then we're going to work up. Passive Heartless, on turn if charged, heal for 20% health and then lose 1 charge. At the end of any Dark Card ally turn, check this, barrier that character for 15% of this character's max health, and that can go all the way up to 60%, right? This gets even worse. If charged, instead barrier yourself and all Darkhold allies for 15% of this character's max health. And this is not tied just to Arena. This looks bonkers right here. Seems a lot of sustain, very defensive minded. On enemy death, gain offense up. If this characters already have offense up, gain speed up, gain 50% crit chance and crit damage. So we're thinking Raider, possibly for ISO on this guy. Darkhold allies gain 50% crit chance and crit damage. So this could be, the whole team could lean towards Raider for that matter. We'll find out. Now his ultimate takes a while to go off. 4-7, gain 3 charged. Check this. Attack all enemies for 300% damage, but do 50% additional damage per positive and negative effect on Heartless Doctor Strange or the target enemy. So this could be, seems very much anti-Eternals, very much anti-Infinity Watch, sitting over there with 5 positive effects. And then you have the negative effects. Oh my God, this could be, a 1000% damage and the attack is unavoidable. Get wrecked, nerds. Seems kind of fun. It's like a time bomb, right? But the team has so much sustain, it probably will go that long, right? Special iconic blast. And this is going to be popping off more frequently. Turn 1, 3/3, copy and clear. 2 positive effects from a primary target. Attack for 400% damage. Apply slow for 2 turns. And reduce speed bar by 25%. If charged, copy and clear all positive effects from the primary target instead. Gain extra focus for this attack. I got to say the kits for both these characters seem relatively straightforward. And the blog post was not confusing at all. And then his basic attack primary target and adjacent targets for 280% damage. And flip 2 positive effects to negative effects. And the attack can't be blocked. And again, we don't know what the safety or the assist counterattack looks like. So typically that's when we make a decision whether or not this would be good or not for a striker. But that information is usually not available until the patch goes live, which I'm guessing is going to be on the 22nd. That seems to make a lot of sense to me, but we'll see. And then MSF.gg usually has that information. Then we got to go to Wong. We're going to read. On the battlefield of the Darkhold team, Wong is a protector with high health and resistance as protectors go. Wong is extremely powerful and he's vital to the success of the Darkhold team. Not only does he dry enemy attacks with taunt, but he attacks any enemy who attacks him or any of his Darkhold allies. And so this is, they've definitely gone heavy on this retaliation mechanic with Ghost Spider and Echo. And then we've had it before with Colossus and Cull, but they're doing it again right here with Wong. So it's very interesting. He attacks anyone who attacks him or any of his Darkhold allies. Ouch! His ultimate ability, Portable Lodge, is especially potent as it manipulates the effects on the primary target. Grants Wong taunt and barrier, as well as gains safeguard if either Doctor Strange is in his ally. And so he has extremely long cooldowns. His special 7/7 and his ultimate is 10-10. Let's read the passive first. On spawn, apply defense up for 2 turns to self and all Darkhold allies. On turn, if this character or any Darkhold allies have any amount of barrier, but they're going to have barrier almost always and all the time, it seems like, because of Doctor Strange, right? Apply Heartless Doctor Strange. Apply 1 deflect up to maximum 3 to those characters. And deflect, again, is a 100% block chance. And depending on the character's block amount, you get that much damage reduction and also a percent chance of a negative effect not landing. Deflect is a pretty good, especially when it's stacked with defense up, is a very powerful ability. When the enemy attacks a Darkhold ally, if this character does not have ability block, so you're going to want to ability block him, right? Attack that enemy 3 times for 50% piercing. All right, so there you go. And attacking 3 times seems to be pretty useful for getting through death proofs. It's kind of annoying when they got a stack of death proofs, so that might clear that very quickly. When this character drops below 30% health, get rid of the taunt, and then he gives himself and the entire Darkhold ally armor. Now his ultimate, we can go off turn 1, very high energy cost. That's why I'm wondering if this team is going to have a battery. Transfer all negative effects from this character to the primary target. Clear all negative effects from self. Copy 3 positive effects from the primary target to self. Flip 3 positive effects to primary target. Do some damage. Gain taunt for 2 turns and bury yourself. And remember, with Morgan Le Fay, they can go up to 60%. So it's going to be in a significant amount of barrier. And then if either Doctor Strange or an ally, safeguard to a maximum of 2. So once he has safeguard, you potentially could have taunt and defense up and deflect, and you're not going to be able to strip that away because of the safeguard mechanic. Attack cannot be dodged. Now, special dash strike, also very, very long cooldowns, meaning I don't see this guy being used much in like raids or dark dimension. Definitely feels like it's going to be arena. I'm sure the grand tournament, whatever it's going to call, Cosmic Crucible, probably going to be in a good team. If they're going to be good in arena and they don't have a lot of arena tags, my goodness. Attack primary target for 200% piercing. Bonus attack 2 times for 200% piercing. Attack ignores defense up. And then his basic attack is pretty straightforward. 320% damage. Clear 1 negative effect from self and all Darkhold allies. So they said this is going to be an arena team. We don't know what the rework of Scarlet Witches look like. We don't know what the 5th member is going to be. Let's just say it's going to be Agatha and then Morgan Le Fay. All right, cool, right? I just hope that we don't get Infinity Watch 2.0, mirror matches versus matches, or is it just going to be erased in a coin flip to whoever gets Doctor Strange's ultimate ability to go off first? I don't know. Seems kind of annoying. I really kind of like the current arena system right now with Eternals. I kind of feel spoiled where a lot of my matches are relatively quick, under a minute long, maybe even shorter. And I'm just not looking forward to like a 4-minute match. I was not a fan of Infinity Watch versus Infinity Watch. Now we have some details on the Living Vampire. And this is going to start on the 17th. So that's Thursday next week. And whether or not I hate this event or not is going to be dependent on whether or not you can cap out rewards by doing the normal activities. And we're going to read this because part of it feels slimy if it's the same thing as that you just cap out rewards and then you're not able to finish it unless you spend power cores. And we're going to read that. Rising up from the shadows on March 17th at 5 o'clock because daylight saving time is happening this weekend. As one of your first opportunities to recruit Morbius and the Living Vampire event, sink your teeth into a vein of Morbius shards along with other scary good rewards during this limited time event. We're going to have a Mystic Assassin Orb. Go monster hunting by earning Mystic Assassin Orb fragments via the event milestones, and then open the orbs to earn shards for select characters with limited time. Mystic Spirit Slayer's trait, which I'm not sure what that is. Fangs Out milestone. First up, spend campaign energy, not including ISO 8 campaign energy, and battle and raids to earn points towards a 4-day milestone that rewards Mystic Assassin Orb fragments. Get your spreadsheets out! Oh my God. Flesh and Blood milestone. After the Fangs Out milestone, earn points towards another 4-day milestone that rewards Mystic Assassin Orb fragments by winning in Blitz with any character and battling in Blitz with Mystic Slayer characters at a minimum of 5 stars. Battling in Alliance War with Dark Hunter characters, and check this, and spending power cores. And what's going to be super annoying is if by playing this game free to play, let's say, or just by the normal way that we currently play the game every day, if we're going to be excluded from the last 10 milestones. And the only way to get to the bottom tiers of the milestones, it doesn't matter how much you blitz, doesn't matter how much you play the game perfectly, doesn't matter if you play the game all day long. The only way to get to the bottom is by spending power cores. Then it's not an event, it's an offer. And we need to start calling these things what they are. If that's the way it is, it's just basically a convoluted, complicated offer at that point when it comes down to spending power cores. It used to be in the past with events, if you didn't want to blitz your minds out, you could spend some money and forego blitzing. But the people that chose to grind and blitz still were able to get all of the milestones of the event. They made it, they really have changed that, starting back with the Thanos Giving event, where it doesn't matter how much you blitz, you're capped out. And really the only way to get to the bottom milestones is spending cores. That's not an event. That's an offer. That's a convoluted, complicated offer. It's not an event. Let's move on. Living Vampire milestones. Open Mystic Assassin Orbs to drink up points towards an 8-day milestone that rewards Morbius shards, gear, and training modules. And that's great. And then right here, this is something that I don't believe we saw inside of the data mine. Primal Thirst web exclusive milestones. Still hungry for rewards. Battle in Arena to earn points towards a daily web exclusive milestone that runs for 8 days straight and rewards Mystic Assassin Orb fragments. Limited offers will also be available for the web for Mystic Assassin Orb fragments and shards for select Mystic Spirit Slayer characteristics. Now, web store, here's the deal with the web store. I like these events. We've got these daily events that are running right now. We've had this one that happens every day where you get an extra 100 energy and a premium orb and some of the Strike Pass currency. And then this event that for the launch, Celebrate the Web, I thought was fantastic. And if they're going to continue doing that, that's great. And, good for them if they're getting past and around the Google Play Store and the iTunes 30% payment processing thing. And they're not, I just hope that if they're going to do this web store and it's going to be highly profitable for them, that they will continue to give us, incentive for using that And so this kind of feels like this is an extension of that. It's going to be tied to the web exclusive milestone. So good for them, right? If they're saving money, as long as they're passing something down to the players, I think I'm okay with the web store. It is what it is. I prefer to have a significant discount, but it doesn't look like they're willing to do that at this time. Bonus events. Be on the lookout for the following bonus events during the course of the Living Vampire event. We've got Energy Overload, which is double campaign energy. Raid Frenzy, which we just had recently. 20% cost reduction for raid energy heals and revives and raids. And then Quarter Blitz. All right. So they addressed the Kate Bishop ability issue, which I talked about yesterday, where her passive ability was not working correctly. Basically, the part of the kit where it should apply blind and slow when an ally herself drops below less than 50% health was only working in war defense. And so they said that they can't fix this until version 6.0. My understanding is there's also a problem with the ultimate on Morbius where he's only applying heal block on his primary target, but not onto the secondary targets. Hopefully that gets fixed also. So it is what it is. Now, the data mine from yesterday also suggested a separate tab right here for raid season rewards update. So remember when we used to have Silver Surfer in the raid milestones? Well, Ghost Spider is going to be going there according to this data mine, and as well as an update to the gears, which includes teal gear. I'm looking forward to that happening, but nothing official on that. It's data mine is strictly just data mine. Legendary events update. We're going to get Invisible Woman and Doc Ock. And then this is probably the most useless part of this blog post, in my opinion. Improvements to Orange Gear Finder offers to help you progress your roster to higher gear tier levels. You can spend more money, and we're going to make it easier for you to spend money. We never asked for this. We'll soon be updating the Orange Gear Finder offers with increased amounts of gear at a reduced price per gear piece. Keep an eye on your inbox for the start of these updates. I can't wait. And be sure to check the finders for the best available gear offers. So like when you're looking for SBCs, you're just going to see more offers. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Scopely. We didn't ask for this. Cloak and Dagger event is coming to an end for the Tadano Mac. Be sure to spend all of the currency from the Tadano Mac event now because they will be leaving the store. Then we've got a bunch of weekly events. I'm just going to scroll past them here. You can pause if you want to see it, but these are just the normally monthly events. We're going to be also getting Kestrel shards, Maria Hill character shards, and this is from Tadano Mac. I wish that I could have got these Maria Hill shards before the Mega Red event, but it is what it is, and so on and so on. All right. Overall, I think the kits for these seem very straightforward. Pretty happy with that, and expecting the patch to be on the 22nd, and we are going to be awaiting the rework to Scarlet Witch, and then the last character, which we don't know is going to be. Maybe it'll be Agatha. What do you think? All right, guys, let me know what you think, and as always, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.